folks? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. And today we have the Kevin Harvick 2022 Rheem Ford Mustang. You know, it's really weird because Christopher Bell is sponsored by Rheem, and they made a diecast for it, right? But the diecast for it is not that good. It doesn't even have reflective numbers. It has like a graphic, reflective style. And the side part of the car, the side panels are completely bare bones. This one is the true Rheem paint scheme. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Alrighty, folks, right, the good old box. And, of course, this diecast is brought to you by the cats over there at Circle B Diecast, where I picked this one up here. Even though the hood logo is kind of screwed up, that's all good. Maybe yours won't be. You can save on shipping, guys, with the promo code down below. Feel free to check that out. So, clearly the hood logo is, well, it's off-centered, and it looks like the hood logo and the Ford emblem is one big decal, and unfortunately it is clearly off-center, so that's unfortunate. There's always a chance it could be a donor card. I'm kidding. Got the number 4 right there. Definitely some Jimmy John's vibes with the whole paint scheme. I got Sunoco, the Ford Pony on the front, Stewart Haas Racing. Let's go to the left side of this diecast here. And this is what I was talking about with this Rheem paint scheme, and just how well proportioned the side pods are. I feel like they used every portion of this car available, unlike this paint scheme. Look at this. They didn't even put the reflective numbers. They have that fake graphic reflection. Look at the side pod. There's not even a decal there. Now, I will say sometimes they'll put like a Yahoo logo there, or they'll put a whatever decal there. It's like a random sponsor placement right here. They'll do each week. But just look at the paint schemes. I don't care about the zigzag lines and all that stuff. I'm just talking about the side panels. There's a clear winner here, and it's not even close. And that's why I would recommend getting this version of this paint scheme. And if you're a Christopher Bell fan, what I would do, I would get the New Hampshire Race Twin, right? I would get that paint scheme. But I would get his DeWalt car and use that as a primary paint scheme for your diecast collection or stop motion. Because not having anything right here looks so bad on that paint scheme. But fortunately, Stewart Haas Racing knows how to design a paint scheme a time or two. So you got the Goodyear decal here, and you can barely even read it. The yellow is so bright, which looks good, but there's no outlining to it. So that's unfortunate. You got Cup Series, you got Kevin Harvick. I like the red and white Kevin Harvick logo. I got some smaller decals here. I'm not sure what they are. I got Gear Wrench. The B-Post decal, it looks like a Jenga tower. It is all over the place. Ford, Mobile One, Haas, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and Rush Truck Centers. Got Rheem.com. I love the red. I love the white pattern. I think the Busch logo would be right here, so that's why there's a giant gap. But truth be told, it actually doesn't look that bad with no logos there, just the way the paint scheme's designed, but it would look better with a Busch logo. Got Subway, Pristine Auctions, and Hunt Brothers Pizza for... got the number 4 with the Rheem, which looks like, if you just do that, looks like the number 40. What is this, Sterling Marlin? That'd be so freaking cool. At the back of the car, you get 2 random fog lights. No, I'm kidding. These are the Rheem logos. Got the GT logo in the middle. There's some type of random decal piece. There we go. It's finally off the diecast. Got the number 4. You get the Ford license plate, Mobile One. I really like this little subtle detail here. The red that goes between the taillight fascia and the spoiler. I like that. I know it's technically on top of the spoiler, but I don't know why, but having a red line there actually looks cool. I don't know. Maybe it should have been a little bit thinner, right? But I like the idea of having a red stripe there. Let's go to the right side of the diecast. I can see that it looks like the door number is a little bit raised up, and you can see a little bit of a chip on the .com logo. We'll see if that kind of brushes off. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think so, guys. I think that's metal deep almost. That's unfortunate. But yet the number 4 right there with the Rheem logo. Even though the Rheem logo looks like a giant stop sign, which is always cool. But if you have like a Busch decal set, you could easily modify this. You could, it's just like the Busch cars from, years and years past. They'd be like a random panel that doesn't have a Monster Energy logo. Guess what? Get a decal set, slap it on, boom. That's what I did. Makes your car complete. There's a little bit of a decal that it's not trimmed out here, or that is a scratch, which is always nice. Go over to the roof of the car. and you could really see how like how the roof flap is so like indented on this side. Like it goes down significantly, but this one's pretty symmetrical, pretty flat. It's really interesting how that works. But just seeing the number 4 on the roof looks really clean. Doesn't have to have a logo here to me. I think it looks really clean with that gloss shine on the background. Got Harvick, and I think this is another place that they're supposed to have a Busch logo, because it doesn't make any sense for the Rheem decal to be all the way over here to the right with nothing on the left. I mean, if that's really how it's supposed to look, that looks stupid. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a Busch logo there, which would make sense. Not a fan of them doing the little random Rheem logos everywhere. I mean, that just looks kind of goofy. Like, just put like Rheem.com or something in the back, you know? That's what I would personally do. But regardless, this is a sleeper Kevin Harvick paint scheme. It's got enough variety to it, but it's also got enough simplicity to it. Especially if you got the Busch logos to put on it to, you know, fill in this gap here and fill in that gap there, and of course the roof panel. Man, this would look really cool. So, as of right now, it's incomplete. But if you get the Busch logos, I think you got a really nice diecast here. And just unfortunate the Goodyear logos don't have an outlining, because it blends in so badly. Because you can just see the white background with the near fluorescent yellow. That's just not going to work. But you know what? It is what it is. You know what they say about a broken clock? It's right twice a day, and you know what they say about a blind squirrel. It happens. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching the video, guys. If you can, please give the video a huge thumbs up. We got more diecast to review here in the studio. Check out these cars right here. Got some Daniel Suarez pieces. Chase Elliott. Even though it's not the best Chase Elliott paint scheme in the world, it's still a Chase Elliott diecast. Of course, you know, we already showed the Rheem Christopher Bell car. Alex Bowman, Vegas win. William Byron Valvoline. So we got some more paint schemes there. Ryan Blaney Worth. Yeah, there's pretty cool red, white, and black paint schemes. Matches the channel colors. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got plenty more to cover here of the next gen era right here on Diecastbuffet. Never been a better time to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on all the newest content. I'll end the video on a little bit of a Larry McNugget. The front windshield, the bottom chassis, the interior piece, and the dashboard, and the wheels as well, are all the same for the next gen 164s for all 3 manufacturers. The only difference is the actual shell itself, being the die-cast metal, and the rear window. That is the only difference between each car. So the windshield of this would fit perfectly in a Chevrolet Camaro, I believe, because from what I see, these things are identical. So that's kind of interesting if that is really the case. So that's from what I can tell, they're identical. It's only the back windshield and obviously the die-cast metal. So that's a little bit of a Larry McNugget for y'all. Anyways, guys, that's all. Diecastbuffet signing off.